Welcome to Retirement Ramblings. I'm Scott, and today is day 262 on my countdown to retirement. So if you watched my video yesterday, you know that today was the first day back to the office for me under a mandated back to work order for 3 days a week, where I have to be in the office on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays going forward. But before I get into my first day back, I wanted to quickly show you the 3 quarts of chicken broth that came out of my carcass crock pot activity over a 12-hour period of slow cooking the carcass with distilled water. So as I said, I got three solid quarts, which I'll be using to make other soups. And then I saw a note from Adam Parker, the founder of Trivariate Research, which indicated that value stocks are now more expensive than growth stocks if you're looking at the historical mean. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you because people kept saying how cheap value stocks have been, but I guess with the recent pullback with all the different growth stocks, especially in technology, now value stocks are more expensive. And then lastly, I wanted to share a little bit of humor with you from Laughing Colors on Instagram relating to tariffs, because I got a kick out of this, and I shared it with my son as well. And then, now I'll talk about my first day back and my commute in. I left the house at 8:04 this morning. The drive to the office took me 32.7 miles, and it was 1 hour and 8 minutes in duration. And I'm going to show you kind of a snippet drive-in that I captured at different moments along my commute to just give you a feeling for what the Atlanta commute is like between the 8 and 9 o'clock hours for fun. And then for my finale, I will show you my actual office, which is nothing spectacular, but like, why do I actually have to go in? I'll show you where I end up sitting for the rest of the day. Off to work. Over there, just coming around the building here, will be Home Depot's headquarters, which is right there. This is about halfway to my office. And now the battle begins. I'm just about to get onto 285. So for those of you in Atlanta, you know that circles the perimeter. It's about 60 miles all the way around. So here we go. Welcome to the jungle. It is the morning commute in Atlanta. We're just about to cross over, and I know you can't see it, but the Chattahoochee River on the north side of Atlanta. So we're crossing it over now. Now we're coming up on 400, which to the north goes up to Alpharetta, and to the south goes down into Buckhead into the main part of the city. And over there is what we call the King and Queen building. And this area coming up is going to be what we call Spaghetti Junction. It's where 85 North crosses 285. So you can go up to Greenville, or you can go down south into the city. And for me, I got to take it north to go to work. But years and years ago, this was the most complicated intersection in all of Atlanta, and now it's just one of many. does give you a nice view though as you're crossing over. Alrighty, well, I made it. So first day back into the office. And then I left my office at 4:50 this afternoon, and I took a quote unquote shorter route home, at least shorter in miles. The return from the office was 29.7 miles, but due to afternoon traffic, which was especially heavy on the side roads, especially the last 7 or 8 miles towards my house, it took me 1 hour and 25 minutes to get home, and that's without having 7:25 or so Braves game that I had to contend with because I still went by the Braves stadium. So, um, traffic backed up as I approached 400, which is a kind of a normal thing. And then it indicated that I was going to have 17 to 19 minutes to go basically 5 miles from there around a curve that then takes you back towards the Chattahoochee River and towards Truist Park. And then it continued heavy all the way to Truist Park, where I got off of the interstate and got onto a road that's called Cobb Parkway, which basically just runs in front of Truist Park and then goes, kind of up this hill. And then I have to make a left and then take this one road for many miles to get out to where I actually lived. And on that road, pretty much from the time I made that left-hand turn all the way home, it pretty much stayed bumper to bumper. Barely moved for long periods of time. So it was really super congested in the afternoon. And then I got home. I had taken out a steak this morning, which was going to be my dinner. I made that on the grill, had some broccoli. I watched the evening news because I got home roughly in time to see ABC News, or ABC Evening News with David Muir. So I watched that just to kind of catch up on what was going on during the day, because since I was at the office, I really didn't have time to keep track of anything. And then here I am giving you my daily update. So that's pretty much how my day went today. I hope you get at least some humor out of watching the daily struggles that Atlanteans have to go through when they commute into work. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them in the comment section down below, or drop me an email at myretirementramblings@gmail.com. Otherwise, have a great evening, and until tomorrow, take care.